everybody, it's VN Makeup and I'm doing a Lush facial products review today, and I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, or what I'm using currently. I have a lot of their facial products, not all of them of course. There's some that I don't care for, so I don't even ask for a sample or even buy or try. But these are all the products that I'm currently using or have used and like them or not like them. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to start off with, my favorite of all, is the Ocean Salt facial scrub. It says face and body scrub. This one, I haven't mixed it up yet. You can see it's still blue and like salty on the top. I haven't mixed this one up yet because I have another one that is already opened. And this one is good until next year, so I think I'll go through it. Hopefully I will finish it within the year, otherwise it will go bad. But anyhow, this thing cleans your face and it gets rid of all of your pores. I used to have a lot of pores and blackheads that I was really annoyed about. Like I would have to go like this to pick it out or use the peeler. And I hated that thing because I always felt that it never got everything out on my nose and even under my chin. So that was right before I started Lush. And when I started Lush, now my nose and my chin is so smooth even with makeup on. And after I use their Lush products, I rarely have to put anything on. Before I would wear like foundation to cover up like blemishes and, you know, like brown spots, but now the only thing that I put on my face is the Max MSF. I always get that mixed up. Just, you know, dust it over my face and then just some blush. That's about it. No more foundation. I don't use the foundation anymore. I don't use any of the liquid foundations anymore. I might go back to that when I go out, or, you know, if I need like a little bit more coverage, but for me right now, I'm really happy with the way my skin is, and I hope it's going to stay that way. And, you know, I hope it doesn't get used to the Lush products and just go back to what it was. Okay, anyhow, so moving on to the next item, I have Cold Face wash, and this thing lasts you a really long time. I think it's a good deal when I bought it in the Naked Kit for $20 along with like 4 or 5 other items. If you just want to try it out, I think that's a better way for you to try it out. It looks small, but it lasts me a really long time. This one, I like it, how it cleans my face just on a daily basis. Except for it still has a lot of exfoliating stuff in there, and it's kind of harsh on the skin sometimes, and I don't like that. I mean, if I want to use the exfoliating, I'll go to the Ocean Salt. And by the way, I use this probably just once a week or maybe twice a week. I don't use it every day either. That's why I'm afraid it's not gonna, you know, won't last me as long, or it will last me longer than a year. It's worth. So along with the Cold Face, there was another soap that is just like the Cold Face, except for it doesn't have the exfoliating stuff in there, and it's called Fresh Pharmacy Face. And it's this pink thing right here, and it smells like clay. It smells like really sweet clay, but I love this. I bought this piece a little bit bigger, and I only cut up a little bit, like that much to use so far, and I left it at the other house. This house, I haven't sliced it up to use it yet. I'm about to though, because I feel like this one can be used every day, and then maybe the Cold Face like every other 2 days or something, and then the Ocean Salt once a week. But I love this as a daily moisturizer because it's really soft on your skin and it takes off everything. And it's really refreshing too. The next thing that I use after I wash my face is Breath of Fresh Air. This is a toner, and I hated toners before. I mean, I seriously hated it. I hated having to, you know, use the cotton balls and swiping, and it always feels like it feels like I get a lot of dirt still on my toner after I used it, even after I wash my face with the other face washes. So I wasn't very happy with that. But with this, you just spray it on your face, and it doesn't feel tingly, it doesn't feel tight, it just feels really fresh. Like it says, Breath of Fresh Air. And it's not very pricey. It's $9, but this thing will probably last a long time. So I really like that one. My next favorite is a Crash Course in Skincare Face Mask. Okay, and this one I love the smell. I totally love the smell of it. It smells really refreshing and like citrusy, avocado-y, but not like the sweet kind. It just smells really, really nice. I got, well, not this one, but the one before this one, I got it for free because it was expiring within a week. They couldn't sell it. So I got it, and I loved it. And I went back and I was like, okay, maybe I should try a different kind. But I smelled all the other ones and I don't like any of them. So this is my favorite so far, and it makes my skin so smooth after I use it. A must have. I will buy this over and over again. And this one is $5.95. And it expires within like 2 to 3 weeks. That's pretty expensive, but you don't buy it like every 2 weeks, You could do it, once every 2 months or once every month. It's up to you, but I use it every night when I buy it. So, and then what I did was, actually it's way too much to use within 2 weeks. So I split it up in half and I gave my mom half, and I have half, and I think that works out the best because you can't finish this thing in 2 weeks because it's too much. The next thing that I got was the Gorgeous Facial Moisturizer, and I got this in the So Gorgeous kit. I've used it twice and it still has that much left, but the only thing that I didn't like was the sample was like half full of this sample tub. I expect it to at least be the whole thing filled, because it came in a kit and you did pay for the kit, not like it was a sample that they gave out. I mean, I'm pretty sure my Lush store would give out more sample than this if I asked for it. So, but anyways, I haven't used it long enough to see the results, or maybe I've seen the results of other things, so I don't really know if this makes a lot of difference. It does go a long way, like it's just a little dab will cover half of my face, and then another dab will cover the other half of my face. So as far as it lasting a long time, it will last you a long time. If you're buying the whole big case, I don't know if it's worth it for $89 though. Maybe if I got it off the UK site for a little bit cheaper, it might be worth it, but I don't know. I want to try, next time I go into Lush, I'm going to ask for a different sample of a different facial moisturizer before I decide on buying one. The next one I have, or the last one that I have, and my least favorite, is Herbalism Facial Cleaner. I did not buy it. I got a generous sample of it. I've used it once, and I don't care to use it again. It doesn't leave my skin clean like I want to. It's probably more moisturizing feeling afterwards, and it's really hard to use. It, like, if you don't, you take a piece and you lather it in your hand and you put it on your face, which I don't like that because I usually hold my hair with one hand and I just wash my face with the other hand. So and then this, it just crumbled all over the sink, kind of like wasting the products. So I don't like the idea of that. Maybe some people do. And the smell, I really don't care for. It has a lot of lemongrass in there. If I want lemongrass, I could just eat my Vietnamese food and I'll have plenty of lemongrass in there. So yeah, that is all for the facial products that I have from Lush, and those are my review of them. If you guys have any questions or want to know more about anything, just leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and remember to hit that subscribe button. Bye.